ever would be. It's cooler than Antarctica's weather would be. Damn, I think my swagger is a weapon to me. And dudes don't count you off the record to me. So don't be stepping to me, trying to shake my hand. I'm already the man, ain't trying to make your band. I feel the fact that I'm real just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fact that I'm real just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. 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 You're not really seeing me, dog. Real talk. You feeling whacker than you ever would be. In mind, you think you.
Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Guys, we have some things that we need to get into. As you guys know, Joseline Hernandez has had a box of Coca-Cola and has been unhinged. Nene Leakes stuff has been going on. Not only that they scrubbed her from the show, but also she done left that lady's husband. And then also we got to talk about Marlo and Kandi, because there's some things going on here, y'all, that we just have to really get into. So before we do all of that, let's take care of the business of this channel. If you want to join my tribe, please stay on the site. Go ahead and subscribe. Turn on your notifications. Turn them on also. You get notified every time I go live. Every time. Like the video. Share the video. Comment down here in that comment section down there. And then come over here to the chat. And then comment over here. But most of all, make sure you like this video. Share the video. Okay? Share the video. Record you some clips. Post it on your Instagrams and your Facebooks and whatever else you're using, because people need to see this conversation. Let's do the intro and let's get into this. Let's go.
I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
All right, y'all, and I am back, okay? So first of all, guys, while I'm waiting for you guys to get your notifications and come into the room, there's something that I want to talk about now before we get into all of the news. Now, a lot of us are iPhone users, and I don't know if you guys know this lady, shop _ AIF. But she brought us something that is really important that I thought, and I want to pull it up because as an iPhone user, when you're FaceTiming someone and someone says, hold on, you can't really do that, okay? So I want to pull this up, and we're going to watch this together because I need us to have a little bit of education about our iPhones and holding the hell on, okay? So let me unmute her real quick. Make sure y'all subscribe to her on Instagram, though. She's hilarious. And I actually really love this lady. Okay, let's get into it.
Oh, and welcome back. A lot of you all have said, Rashonda, you're not a 4-wick candle from Bath and Body Works, but you stay lit. And to that, I say thank you. Today, we're here to discuss something that's really been beating a lot of you all upside the head, and I'm here to help. It's telecommunications. It's really very simple. Let's check the board. This is a phone, okay? More specifically, it's an iPhone, okay? Now, there are plenty of features that come with the iPhone, but the one that's really been giving y'all trouble is FaceTime. Now, I'm not a FaceTime person, but if I'm on FaceTime, that means another person with the iPhone called me. Now, for some reason, while we're on FaceTime, Kiki and Ha, you get an incoming call. You are so quick to tell somebody to hold on. Why? Did you not read the instructions? How long have you had your iPhone? You can't put somebody on hold on FaceTime. The phone is going to hang up. Yet and still, you say, hold on. And like a fool, we hang on, knowing the phone is going to hang up. I need you all to get your shit together, okay? There is no hold for FaceTime, and we need to loose it today. Thanks.
Okay.
Hello?
I want to make sure that us as iPhone users understand what it's like to have an iPhone. When you're on FaceTime, you cannot hold on when there's a phone call coming in. Okay. So don't ask no one to hold on when you're on FaceTime because you can't hold on. It's literally going to hang your ass up. And we're also, you, the person that's on the phone, should say, you know what? So, Dad, I can't hold on because it's going to hang up on me. Okay. So either talk to me or call me back, but don't tell me to hold on. Okay. I wanted to give that public service announcement. Shout out to shop_AIF. Make sure you guys subscribe to her Instagram and her TikTok channel. Okay. Now let's get into what we all are here for. First off, I definitely want to get into the Nene Leakes of it all. Okay. A lot of people had an issue with Nene being scrubbed from this episode of The Housewives of the Atlanta. Okay. And for me, I wasn't really that bothered. I feel like I don't know if it was a legal issue or whatever it is, but something had happened where they did not use Nene. Was it some pettiness? Maybe so. We don't really know. What's going on, Gail Francis? Was it a legal issue? We don't know. Okay. What we do know is that there's been a lot going on with Nene and the house. I mean, in Bravo. Okay. Hey, Protect My Energy. Hey, so they're listening and putting together a desk. Okay, that's cool. We don't really know the answer to that question. What we do know is that there is a legal battle that had happened, and maybe or maybe not that they were able to use her likeness. Nene does have an issue with people using her likeness, and I remember there was a time where they were asking about like the memes, and Nene was like she doesn't like them because basically like we're using her for free. And so now Bravo was like, well, listen, we ain't gonna use it for free either. We gonna just not use you at all. And so you get into some of the comments, okay, about Nene and things like that. And she's just like, wow, she didn't know that it had happened. She's really oblivious to whatever is going on. And for that, I don't say thank you. I say, girl, this is what you asked for. So this is why they didn't use your likeness, because it felt like they'd be like, oh, thank God Nene was on this episode. We missed Nene, blah, blah, yada, yada, yada. She's never coming back to Bravo, guys. So let that go. It's never going to happen. So I wasn't really concerned or upset about them not putting Nene in anything, okay? Now let's jump into the real story that's going on here. Hey, what's going on, Miss Bernice? She says, Bravo's acting like the daughters of liberty by trying to erase history of what we know to be the truth. To be honest, I don't really know if that's true because Nene doesn't like people using her likeness if she's not going to get paid for it. And those are just big facts. I don't know if she does get paid for old episodes of Housewives of Atlanta, but them adding her to a new episode, I believe they would have to pay her for that. So I think that they were just like, we don't want her complaining about this, so let's not add her to anything. Let's take her off of this. Let's not show any clips of Nene, period. She doesn't like using her likeness. Hey, Princess, I didn't know you were live. I just went live. I'm not going to be on very long at all either. So let's get into this story. Let me actually resize this. Okay, so we're here. It says it's over. Nene Leakes, and I'm gonna call him Nylon because I don't want to pronounce his name wrong. I'm gonna just call him Nylon. Have called it quits. That lady's husband is what I want to call him. Okay. Neighbors, this is from the neighborhood talk. It says neighbors, Nene is a free woman now after a year of dating. Her and Nylon have decided to go their separate ways. Hollywood Unlocked exclusively reported about the breakup earlier today. Though the reason for the breakup has not been revealed, Nene has been making cryptic posts on her Instagram story about dealing with a narcissist. A narcissist is the devil. One post read, narcissists do not have the ability to self reflect. They cannot see anything wrong with what they do, and they only see fault in your reaction. The other read. It says, well, whatever reason may be for the split, we hope Nene continues to be happy. As for Mr. Nylon, maybe he'll go back to his wife who was suing Nene last year. What do you guys think, neighbors? Now, for me, I never thought this was gonna last. I never was there like, oh, she's gonna marry this man. Yes, girl, let's get into it. I love it. It was never a situation for me where I really thought that Nene and this man were going to work. Well, he's like the rebound guy, after Greg, went to sleep forever. So I didn't think that this was going to be a forever thing. What's going on to Dina Grant over here in the chat? Miss Bernice said she still gets residuals for every from the early. Okay, so yeah, that's what I meant. So I think they just didn't want her to get residuals from the new season. Gail Friend says, hi, Princess and Miss Bernice. Hope all is well. So I never really thought this was going to work out. Now, what is really strange to me is that, her and Portia were on a trip recently for, I think, Portia's birthday. And this is like 6 days ago. So it's very odd that it just now came out. And I'm wondering, did it come out today? Like, did the breakup happen today? Or was this like days ago? Because I could see Nene being upset about whatever happened over on Bravo. He's like, you know what? Get somebody else to do it. I can't. I don't want to anymore. I don't want to sit around while you're mad at Bravo today again. Like, I just don't want to. Nene has been far removed from Bravo at this point. So I think that he was waiting for a big payout that never was going to happen. And so, hopefully that Nene does get the big payout and then he has pie on his face. I don't feel like he was like in love with her. I feel like he might have been using her, to be honest. Okay. So everyone is upset about her being scrubbed from the episode. I think it was a financial situation for Bravo. Like, listen, we're not doing it. Okay. And then now that lady's husband and her are not together anymore. Girlfriends, I just saw them hanging with Simon and Portia for Simon's birthday. Did they break up? Yes, they broke up. It says it's over. Nene Leakes and Nylon have called it quits. We don't know who called it quits first. We don't know what the issue is at all. I'm giving you what I think happened in this situation. Okay. Good luck to Nene, and I wish her the best. That's all I have for Nene and this entire situation. Because to me, I never thought it was going to last. Again, he's the rebound guy after Greg went to sleep forever. So let's take this down. Now, let's get into Real Housewives for just a second for this episode. Marlo and Kandi. If you guys have watched the episode, and whose side are you on? Is it Nene's? Nene. Is it Kandi or Marlo? Put a 1 in the chat if you're on Kandi's side. Put a 2 in the chat if you're on Marlo's side. While we do that, I'll go ahead and play my commercial for my students. and we will resume this conversation.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy SoDebNair, and I'm here to talk to you guys about something that I think is so fantastic. Remain Teachable, one of my subscribers, is graduating on July the 23rd, and she came up with something I think is so amazing and something that is going to help my students out so much. We are trying to raise $723. This $723 will go to my students' uniforms for the 2023-2024 school year. So what we're asking is that you donate $7.23. If we can reach this, it would be so amazing and be so helpful for my students to get uniforms, because some kids only have one polo, one pair of pants, and thought this was so amazing. And I'm so excited about this. We already have donations already, but I'm hoping that you guys help us reach this goal by July the 23rd. So again, you can log on to SoDebNair.com, drop that $7.23, and we will make sure that you guys get to find out their end results by July the 23rd. Thank you so much in advance, and let's do it. All right. I'm out, y'all. Bye.
All right, I'm going to pin my Cash App at the top, because at this point, maybe I should just do a new commercial, but I don't know. I want to pin this. Okay, so if you guys do want to donate your $7.23, definitely Cash App it at this point, because July is next month, and by the time we get it, YouTube, it won't happen at that time. All right, so let's go to the poll. Protect My Energy says 1. Gail Francis says 1. Miss Bernice says 1. Rachel says 1. Cindy C says 1. And then I think Busy is having a malfunction with his computer because he put 2 more than one time. So Busy, I hope you get your computer fixed. Protect My Energy says, so Deb, does my wrench allow swatting a B because Busy... I mean, you know, there is that thing that people had did one time. I do ask y'all not to put him in timeout, though. Miss Bernice said, Marlo was trying so hard for Kandi to hit her so she can sue Kandi. Miss Bernice. And that's what I'm saying. Like, she wants a check so bad that she really wanted her to do something with her. Marlo was like, girl, just tap me. It's over for you. Like, that's what it is. Marlo is wilding the out, okay? I would love to see more of Marlo and her nephews versus this stuff that we're seeing. Gail says, yes, Miss Bernice. I said the same thing. And Miss Bernice said, Busy, it only counts one time. And thank you, Miss Bernice. I think he has a malfunction with his computer. So I do think that Marlo is very unhinged at this point. When it comes to this conversation with Kandi. And I just want Marlo to just have her own storyline. For years, I wanted Marlo to have a peach. And now I just want him to take it back. I loved Marlo, but I think them showing Kandi actually talking to her about her nephew proves the point that she had empathy for her. But Marlo wanted OLG to cater the repast. She wanted Kandi to send flowers. Like, she just wanted so much that was never really going to happen, to be honest. Because Kandi is busy. Like, I don't think that Kandi and Marlo are really friends. What's going on? Just simply, hey, SoDebNair in chat. I don't think that they're really friends for real. I think they're just like co-workers, you know? So I don't think that was ever really going to happen. Marlo, for whatever reason, she has these expectations of Kandi that she doesn't have for anybody else. Drew, I think, was a lot because, well, y'all saw that. Whoever seen the episode, we knew that Drew was lying, and I don't know why Drew was doing that. Maybe in Drew's mind, like, she wanted that to happen, and she thought that happened, but we knew that Marlo wasn't, her hands weren't up or anything like that. So, shout out to Marlo for controlling herself and being a real human being, even though she was causing mess in a situation. I do think that Kandi was upset because, again, Marlo has this hard on for Kandi for some reason this season. It doesn't make sense to me. Joseline says Kandi and Marlo were never friends like that. I don't think that they were. I think that Kandi just supports everybody, and maybe Marlo mistook that for a friendship. You know, I don't know. I don't think that they spend enough time together to be friends. So, Marlo, get it together. What's going on, BJ Des? I wanted the same for Marlo. Honestly, I feel that Marlo has insecurities. I believe she has so much to offer, and I'm with you on this. What she's doing now is not working. She needs to stop, and I'm with you on that. Marlo has a lot of potential. Potential. Marlo has a lot of. I don't even know what the word I'm supposed to say now. Is it potential? Marlo has a lot to give to the show, and I want her to give that and not this that she's giving. I feel like she's friends with Sheree, and Sheree's leading her down the wrong path. Sheree is like that girl you call like when you don't have a friend to go out with, so then you call her back. Potential, yes. Thank you, Des. Um, Marlo's like that girlfriend you call when you don't have other friends to go out with. And so, but you know what, Marlo will go out with you. So then you call her. That's what she is to Bravo. And so because a lot of friends don't want to hang around anymore, they was like, you know what? Come out, let's have drinks together. And hopefully a friendship happens. But it won't happen with Marlo because Marlo doesn't know how to be a friend to anybody. Marlo literally doesn't have a real friend on this show. Yes, she hangs around Sheree because Sheree's messy, but Sheree's another girl that she's like, if the real friends don't show up, girl, can you come out tonight with me? I want to be with myself. So then they call Sheree. Sheree and Marlo are those girls that you call when you have nobody, like your real friends won't come out. Miss Bernice says Marlo wanted Kandi to pay for food, funeral, her nephew's college, and future wedding. Exactly. And it's like, why? You got money. Rent out some of those old clothes you have. BJ says, hey, Deb, Maz, and chats. What's going on, Miss Val? She says Marlo has insecurities even though she seems strong. Kandi and Kenya bother her inner peace. The reason why is because Kenya and Kandi literally, and I'll say this more about Kenya than Kandi. Kenya, although she doesn't have her relationship with her mother, has learned the facts of life. I'll say that. This is how life works for me. And so regardless whether you like me or you don't like me, I'm going to still thrive in life because my own mother can't even fathom to talk to me. So I'm going to be a great mother to my child. I'm going to come into the show and I'm going to give the people what they want, but I'm also going to give you nice, nasty, because it's a golden rule for reality television. Like, look at New York. New York was just, I don't want to call her unhinged. New York was, and I'm talking about Tiffany Pollard. She was just on the left. Like, listen, I'm gonna say unhinged. Like, I'm just gonna say whatever I want to say. She came back with like sense. Like, she's an amazing person now. We know the difference between like the character and the person and the real person. I want to know the real story. Was that her real mom? Because I know that was a storyline like that. Her mother wasn't her real mom. I do want to know that. But I feel like that's what Kenya gives. It's like I do have some type of like there's a real person here, but on the show, that's not what y'all want. So I'm gonna give you guys what you want. And I'll even say this: like I did meet Kenya Moore in DC Pride back in 2016. She was an amazing person, very nice. I remember she was up on the platform with the DJ, and I forgot what I had on, but she was like, "Oh, she was like, oh, break him up, or he's cute." I hung out with Kenya Moore during DC Pride because she thought I was cute, and I wish I had my phone that day and was like able to even have pictures of that. But I love Kenya for that, so I'm always gonna be a very big Kenya fan. I love Kenya. Somebody says, "Okay, Miss Gary, LO, yes." She knows the facts of life, period. Okay. And Miss Bernice said that's Tiffany's real mother. Okay, see, I didn't know. I know that was a thing. What up, Shot Town? Hey y'all, I'm clocking in for my boo, and I love you, boo. Okay. But yes, so with the Marlo thing, I just wish that Marlo, I think her storyline with her nephews is way bigger than her trying to make Kandi give a real life, because Candy's done that already. We've seen it with AJ. I mean, I think I've said this a million times, but let's go through it again. We've seen it with AJ, the boyfriend that she had who went to sleep forever. We've seen Mama Joyce and Todd not liking each other and how it affected her. We've seen her being a bonus mom and how her trying to deal with Kayla and even with Todd's mom. Like, we've seen a lot of Candy's real story. So we don't need Marlo to come in and try to give Kandi another storyline, like, for real. It doesn't need to happen. And I did see that Marlo was saying that Kandi comes on to promote her businesses. Marlo, that's what you're supposed to do. So when you are promoting your Plato Closet, you should be doing that on the show. We should see more of Plato Closet, Marlo's edition, than you trying to go after Kandi. What's going on to Janet Holiday? Hey, SoDeb, how are you? I'm doing freaking fantastic. And yes, Chi-Town says, y'all, sharing is caring. Share this mother live. Okay, y'all. But I just want to know how you guys felt about that. I definitely want to come on and talk about that as well. You guys can also support this channel by sending me a Cash App as well. Super chats are amazing, but Cash Apps are better. I will say that. But I definitely want to come on and talk about that, because it just seems like Marlo, I don't understand what is happening with Marlo's closet business. Well, we do know that there was a story where Tammy Roman from Basketball Wives had rented some clothes from her. And they said that there was kitty cat juice in the clothes that somebody else had rented. So I don't know how well it's doing, but allegedly it ain't that great. So that's all I know. That's the only thing I've ever heard from outside of Marlo talking about it. It's almost like Kim Zolciak's yard sale online, to be honest. What's going on? Oh, my story time world. Plato's Closet with live. That's what it is, though. That's what it is. And you have to understand that Marlo doesn't understand the business world. Like, I mean, look at Kenya. And I'm going to take Kenya for an example because I love Kenya. Kenya more hair care. Okay. Let me fix your edges. Marlo could have easily done that because she lost her edges. Give us something that makes sense. Stop renting us your old clothes. Kim Zolciak is renting out her kids' clothes, Croy's clothes, her wigs, his wigs, the kids' wigs, everything. Like, let's give us a business. And then Kandi asked her, how did you get your money? From God. Well, we all came from God. That's how we all work jobs and get our own businesses. Marlo just she doesn't give us anything. Hey, Gigi. We all are in that space. What's going on, Doc NC? Can someone say wash and dry clean? Okay. Period. Period. I'm proud of Kenya's business growth. Me too. I want to go into her. I know she's not calling it a hair salon. It's called a something else. But I want to go in and see what it is, because I mean, it's valet. It's like an experience. I want to see that experience. Even if Marlo is renting out her old clothes and wigs and Tammy Roman's kitty cat in people's pants, like, give me a VIP experience on that. On my story time world says, wear Marlo's clothes and random cats. Real okay. She could have advertised it like, if you wear these pants, you will have a Tammy Roman aura on you or something like that. You know, give us like advertise the you know what I'm saying? But she's just not doing it. Like advertise it the way you should. I mean, give me something. I remember on Girlfriends, I think they were when Tony got pregnant, they were wearing like there was some girls in the restaurant and they were wearing Courtney Cox pregnancy pants. Like market it, market it some type of way. I mean, we already know that Tammy Roman was there in the pants. So, I mean, give it up. You know, do your thing. She didn't clean the clothes. That's. And if we know she doesn't clean the clothes, how many other people wore those wigs and those clothes that she didn't wash? Could you see Marlo washing clothes? Who took the clothes to the dry cleaners? Who took the clothes? Because you know Marlo did not do that. Is somebody employed over there at Marlo's Closet to dry clean the clothes? Like, who is the employee of that? Who are your employees? Like, why can't we see that? That would be a good storyline to see that. I mean, we know Sheree has a clothing line with no website to buy the clothes from. So who are the employees? We see Kandi's employees all the time. What's going on, Lovely Blueprint? Lovely 31 Blueprint. Let me look on my phone to see what emoji this is. Oh, okay. That's unsanitary. It's very unsanitary. But like no one has even read Marlo for that at all. So, I mean, we can't really give Marlo a lot at all. So that's all I'm saying. Okay. All right. So I want to move on to the biggest story of this entire live, y'all. Then I'm gonna get up out of here. Joseline Coca-Cola Hernandez. Is her name Bonnie something? I don't know what the last name is. The middle name is. Is she okay? Is she okay at home with her mom? Because I don't know if she really is. Coca-Cola is a hell of a drink. Okay. And you know, y'all pick up on what I'm talking about. Bonnie Bella. Thank you, Princess. Bonnie Bella. On my Storytime World says, I believe Dollar Tree Plus has their alternative brand of Daryl Marlow. Damn. Is the baby okay? That's what I want to know. We all know that Stevie J is not the greatest person. But I want that baby to go to Stevie J. And he's an amazing father from what we have seen on a lot of shows. She looks way unhinged. She's extremely unhinged. Okay. Unhinged is not even the word. I'm trying to think of a word I can use for her. I'll think of it later. Dollar Tree has a plus store. Okay. Let's get into this. So Joseline went to Floyd Mayweather's fight. The real fight was behind stage after it was over with. Okay. Because Joseline had a whole case of Coca-Cola, allegedly. Okay. It said Love and Hip Hop's Joseline Hernandez arrested for a Big Lex beatdown. I didn't even know who Big Lex was. I never watched the Cabaret because I already knew how unhinged that was during the Mayweather fights. Okay. At 9:17 this morning, cops clearly got wind of the incident as Joseline Hernandez was arrested early Monday on at least 4 charges, including trespassing, because they asked her ass to leave and she didn't go, and battery. She certainly doesn't look pleased in this mugshot. She looked like, I know y'all flying. She probably don't even know what she did at this point. Discombobulated. Yes, Gigi, I want to go with that one. It seems a little bit more than unhinged. Let's go with discombobulated. Cindy C says she's a train wreck. She's almost like the bridge in Philly who just on 85 that just broke down. That's more of what it is for me. Doc says, so was she triggered by being at the, who knows? And Gail, I can even go with this one, but I don't know if we're allowed to say it on YouTube. She was still flying. For real. All these things, okay? She doesn't look happy here in this photo. I wonder how she went from where she was, like, where did she get this red lipstick from? And then why is it only on like the bottom and then part is on the top? Did somebody knock the lipstick off the top of that lip? It says Floyd Mayweather might have been throwing jabs this weekend, but Joseline Coca-Cola Hernandez was handing out haymakers backstage, landing several on Big Legs. The former Love and Hip Hop star dressed, and you know what is really interesting to me? They don't say the Joseline Cabaret. They always revert back to Love and Hip Hop. Your show ain't even doing well enough for them to acknowledge the fact that you have a damn show. Ms. Brittany says, from that last fight, if he doesn't have full custody, he got it now. Okay, and that's real talk. Gigi says, almost as if she was off the mountain and then slid down all at once, nose first. It's ballistic in, listen, no, he's not. And that other friend that was there too needs to be there too, who was popping them girls. It says the former Love and Hip Hop star dressed in light blue was on hand Sunday during Floyd Mayweather's exhibition fight against John Gotti III in South Florida. As were a ton of other Zeus Network connection related stars like Big Legs, for example. Now, are we filming another Zeus show? Is that what's happening here? Are we filming another Zeus Network television show? Look at this. Joseline looks like a freaking animal. She has this girl in a headlock, and here go her husband looking like a damn animal. This white man is like, wait, what's happening? He don't know what's going on. These men back here, like, I ain't got nothing. Get somebody. I ain't got nothing to do with this. Not a damn thing. Don't call me over there. Lex, once featured on Joseline's own reality show, Joseline's Cabaret, was on the receiving end of a brutal, and I want to exaggerate, brutal beatdown during the boxing match. And that wasn't during the boxing match; it was afterwards. The video of her taking a whooping is going viral on social media right now, and for good reason. You see Joseline holding Lex in a headlock while she wails on her. Joseline got so violent and tumultuous, it actually ended up leaving BL failing and Big Lex flailing and topless, which is sad. Look at her. This is sad. Okay? Very sad. sad. And I think the word we're using is discombobulated. Because Coca-Cola, Joseline, probably don't remember any of this. Clearly, Joseline got the better of Lex in the moment. Eventually, the women were separated. However, Joseline wasn't done using her fists. She continued to throw punches at a bunch of different. I mean, this is like the Love and Hip Hop reunion. Remember when she hit my girl? Is her name? Was it Tammy? Waka Flocka's wife? I hated that. Tammy Rivera. I didn't like that. I love Tammy Rivera. A bunch of different people in the vicinity, even men, and seemed to strike at random. At one point, an unknown woman walked by all the commotion, threw a drink in Joseline's direction, and then got chased down of the building once Joseline realized where it came from. It's unclear what participation of the brawl, but it obviously had Joseline in a wild state. Now, Joseline's friend actually caught up with that girl and actually bopped her in the head a few times. This wasn't the only chaos in the building that night. Another brouhaha broke out in the actual ring itself, but between the teams and management, Gotti was disqualified in the sixth for continuously holding, and yet he continued to battle. Floyd's team jumped in to stop him themselves, and that spurred an all-out rumble. Safe to say the antics made it one of the craziest sporting events anyone's seen in quite a while. Now, I did see that even outside of this, another brawl went on. I don't have the clips of that, and really you can't show it on YouTube. It doesn't really matter. But there was another brawl that happened with some guys outside from the teams. So this is a lot going on. What's going on, California cutie? What's going on, my good sis? This was very triggering, and it really was. No bond. I hope. I'm gonna get into this in just a second. Lex and Joseline has an ongoing beef, and when Lex was fighting, Joseline jumped in and went nuts. Cindy says she's almost 40. This is disgusting. It is very disgusting. Wait, did she some of the men trying to break up the fight? She did. She really did. Let's see. Whatever that first word is, incomplete dysfunction. Yes. And Miss Bernice says her husband wasn't even trying to break it up. He's a bussy all day with his punk ass. He was like, the way he was talking to Big Lex for me was like, you a whole man talking to this woman like that. He kept calling her the B word and everything. Like, what are you doing? What's going on, Norris? You're a whole big ass man talking to this woman like this because you have an unhinged wife, girlfriend, fiance, whatever the hell she is to you. You're a whole man doing this. So absolutely not. Like, I just can't really deal with this. Now, what I want to get into is this. I hope they lock Joseline's ass up for real. Like, do not let her up out of that damn jail. I know she's on 4 counts, and I didn't pull up those things. I just got home when I did decide to do this live, y'all. But I know she's on 4 counts of different things. I know one was trespassing, and I forgot what the other 3 were. I know I said the other one earlier up on this video, but Joseline needs to stay in jail, and she needs to go to rehab. They need to chain her to a bed and make her ass sober the up, okay? Coca-Cola is not a great thing. Ms. Bernice said, I'm glad she got kicked off of College Hill. And, did she get kicked off? They haven't showed that yet. She was frustrated because of Amber. So I'm glad you said this, Ms. Bernice, because I wanted to talk about this as well. We're going to see Joseline crying the next episode because of Amber Rose. I feel like she needed to prove a point. So she drank a bunch of Coca-Cola and fought Big Lex because she don't want to seem like she's weak. But what you will see is that Joseline is a very weak ass bitch. And y'all, excuse my French, but she is. She chooses weak people. Do y'all know that girl that was on In the House? I mean, not In the House, but what's the show with Tisha Campbell and the Wayne's girl? I mean, the Wayne's brother. I can't think of the name of the show, but she went after that girl. She locked that girl out of the room and everything. And for me, Joseline don't mess with me, because when Tiffany was going to her ass, she did not give Tiffany the same energy at all. Tiffany is cuckoo crazy for real. And Joseline didn't give her this energy. And so you know that Joseline picks on weaker people. California says throw that book at her ass. I'm at ass to the end of that. Yes, oh yes, battery Chi-Town. And there's 2 other charges as well. She was swinging on a lot of people there. She was swinging on like random people, but that's because she had a lot of Coca-Cola. And you know, it has a lot of sugar in it, and it's bad for you. So you can't drink a lot of Coca-Cola and then not be expected to be like hyped up, because that sugar will really, you know, it will spike your energy. Gail says that is her MO. After she fights and the call her on it, she starts. Oh, after they call her on, she starts crying. Yeah, who cares? Yes, Parker. Yes, Parker. And my wife and kids. Yes, thank you, Princess. When she bullied her, y'all, I was done with Joseline at the beginning of the damn show, to be honest, because Joseline she could never put her and Tammy Roman in the damn same show. I would love to see it. Put her in her Malaysia Jackie Christie up on the same damn show. Joseline could never. She would never. Okay? She would never. Joseline is a horrible person. Horrible. She never tried to fight Mimi. Hey, May. She started shit because she knew Mimi wouldn't fight her, because Mimi cared more about Eva than she did about Joseline and her bullshit. Gigi says, ouch or strike out or strike battery, domestic violence, touch or strike battery, trespassing, occupy structure or conveyance, and resisting arrest. Okay, there you go. Joseline is setting a poor example for her, very much so, and that's why Steve needs to get his daughter. Tammy Rowland would tear her ass up, and she would. She would never do these people like the way she's doing these girls on these shows. And that's why I'm saying put her in a room with the girls who she's afraid of. Joseline would be like a Jennifer. She gonna call the police on you. Where's the lawyers? She needs immediately. She does. I hope she gets jail time. She better get jail time. If she doesn't get jail time, y'all, I can never support this at all. Okay. I see there's 27 people here. I don't know what the likes are looking like, but you guys can also support this channel, y'all, by definitely cash apping your $7.23 for my children. Okay. I know you meant to tell me, Roman. I know you knew that. Make sure you guys send us $7.23 for my kids. Okay. We are almost there. I think we're at. I don't say the wrong numbers. I won't say. Jack Wire, right, and Krishan Rock will give Joseline. She don't. Again, I don't know about Jack Wire, right? Because Jack Wire don't be. I don't know. Is she legal? I don't know. Hey, what's going on, the real Zaza? What's going on? Joseline needs to be put underneath the jail, and she needs to spend the maximum amount of time there, and so she can get sober. Put her in a sober house. Put her in a sober house. She needs to be there because she's not sober. Coca-Cola has a lot of sugar in it, and I need her to get sober. And then after that, I think, like, is there a welcome package over on Zeus where you get a whole yearly supply of Coca-Cola? Is that a part of the deal? Like, we're going to give you this much money, and you have a lifetime supply of Coca-Cola. I don't know what it is, but something is happening. Yes, jail 2. She is legally insane, allegedly. No, it's not illegal. Coca-Cola is an upper in stimulant. Instantly depending on the amount and purity. Sorry, I'm trying to burp. Purity, you will be bouncing off the walls. Listen, I know. I have friends who've been on it. Just say no, Joseline. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Zeus Network is making Joseline look worse. No, they're not doing that. She's doing it by herself. Was it the Coca-Cola with the red label? That's interesting. What's going on? Who cares? Good evening, SoDebNair in chat. Gigi says people keep watching that mess and they keep making it. I don't watch. Well, I do watch Zeus. Sorry, I ain't gonna lie. I do watch Zeus, y'all. I never watched anything that Joseline has ever done, though. I do tune in, and there's a content creator who asked me to watch it. We're supposed to be reviewing it, but we never did it. For Bad Boys. So I did watch it, and then I watched Bobby, I Love You, Per. But it's not unhinged like this. We're not discombobulated when we're watching that. It is very, I would say it's unhinged, but it's not discombobulated like this. So I don't know what that's like to watch her show, because I wouldn't watch that shit. But I want Joseline to get serious help. I know she's had a past, a traumatizing past, but at this point, it's no excuse. Like, get help soon. California said, I subscribed to Zeus after Bad Boys LA. That was too much for me. I subscribed to Zeus after Bad Boys LA. That was too much for me. Yes, I understand that. If Joseline doesn't get the professional help that she needs, then she should be canceled. They won't cancel her because they love that, though. They love that. But it's Zeus, though. So, like, if you over there, it's the hood. Like, it's the ghetto. You know. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at?
You in the hood now, baby.
You go to Zeus, baby. You in the hood now, okay? Joseline needs more help than she can get from Zeus, a therapist, her family. I don't know if her mom's still alive, so I want to say that. Anyone who's close to her cannot help her. She needs professional help. And until she gets that, she's going to sit in the same space. And to me, I think jail's going to be good for her. I know I should do better in life, but I love Justin's Cabaret. I've never seen an episode of it. Chaos gets clicks and views. It's sad. It is sad. Even on YouTube, it's the same thing. So, you can't be wholesome and just talk about stuff, be funny and talk about stuff. People won't watch you. Zeus Network is trash because they condone and promote. They do. They definitely do. Okay. So, that's all I have. Y'all go over to Princess's channel because I know she's about to do something over there. I did just see that. I didn't know that we were going live at the same time. But make sure that you guys go over to Princess's channel. She's about to go live. I wouldn't either. Get sober enough to see all the people that have been using her. I would charge them for using me. Like, I don't know what she's getting paid over there, but she needs a better check. But she also needs to be disconnected from Coca-Cola, the franchise, if you know what I mean. Because it doesn't work well for her. Okay, Dave Ridley. Thank you so much, BJ Des. Y'all go over there to Princess's channel. Y'all click on over there. California Q said it's birthday celebration for Mace and Princess. Okay, yeah, okay, definitely. So go over there, celebrate that, y'all. I'm going to log off. Make sure you guys also check out my vlog channel because I did do a vlog this morning. I'm going to be editing it tonight for my new workout regimen and things that I'm doing. Y'all, I went into the woods today. There was a freaking deer and a bunch of big ass birds. And if for anybody who knows me, I do not cook birds at all. But it was like a freaking dragon swooping down. And I don't have videos of that bird. I do have the picture of the video of the deer staring me down like, why you out here? But check that out, y'all. Ms. Bernie said bottom feeder behavior has a large audience, unfortunately. Happy birthday, Mason. Princess says Norris. I'm getting off here, y'all. Love you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you guys subscribe to Being SoDebNair. It's Being SoDebNair, the way it's spelled over here. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.
I did it, 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 I did it.